Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel where we bring you the hottest spoilers and latest updates from the bold and the beautiful. Today's shocking twist centers on Brooke Logan, Ridge Forrester and of course Thomas. Brooke is ready to push Ridge into making a life-altering decision, sending Thomas to a mental hospital. Let's dive deep into what's coming next. Thomas Forrester has always been one of the most controversial characters on The Bold and the Beautiful. His brilliant creativity and passion for design make him a valuable member of Forrester Creations, but his unstable behavior and obsession with control continue to haunt him. While Thomas has shown moments of redemption, his past manipulations still cast a long shadow. Recently, his storylines have been filled with tension, suspicion, and a sense that his darker impulses could return at any moment. Brooke Logan, who has never trusted Thomas, is once again at the center of this storm. Brooke believes Thomas is a ticking time bomb, and in her mind the only way to protect her family, especially Hope, is to have him committed to a mental hospital. This is not the first time Brooke has tried to warn Ridge about Thomas. She has consistently reminded Ridge that Thomas's past actions, from manipulating Hope with that mannequin to endangering their loved ones, prove he cannot be trusted. Brooke feels Ridge is too blinded by fatherly love to see the danger clearly. But now, with fresh incidents raising alarm bells, Brooke is done staying silent. According to upcoming spoilers, Brooke will push Ridge harder than ever before. She will demand that Ridge accept the truth, that Thomas needs professional help and can no longer simply be trusted to get better on his own. Brooke's argument is simple. If Ridge really loves his son, then he should do what's best for him, even if that means having him committed. Of course, Ridge will not take this suggestion lightly. He has always struggled to balance his loyalty to his son with his feelings for Brooke. Ridge wants to believe Thomas has changed. He wants to trust that his son is finally on the right path. But deep down, Ridge also knows Thomas has relapsed before. Every time Thomas seems stable, something dramatic pulls him back into troubling behavior. This leaves Ridge in an impossible position. On one hand, he knows Brooke has a point. On the other hand, committing Thomas to a mental institution feels like betrayal. Ridge loves his son, but he also loves Brooke and he cannot ignore her fears. This internal conflict will push Ridge to his breaking point, forcing him to question his judgment as a father. What makes this storyline even more intense is Hope's role. Hope has tried to give Thomas the benefit of the doubt, even allowing him to grow closer to her. She has defended him at times, pointing out his progress. However, if Thomas begins showing red flags again, Hope may not be able to protect him anymore. Brooke will use this as additional leverage, insisting that Ridge must act before it's too late. The possibility of Thomas being placed in a mental hospital could have ripple effects across Los Angeles. Forrester Creations could suffer if their lead designer is suddenly absent. Steffi Forrester, Thomas's sister, will almost certainly fight against Brooke's push. Steffi has always been Thomas's biggest supporter, believing in his recovery even when others did not. This could spark another explosive conflict between Brooke and Steffi, reigniting the Logan versus Forrester feud. There is also the emotional side of this. Imagine Thomas realizing that his own father might agree to have him committed. Such a betrayal could send him spiraling even further, undoing all the progress he has made. Fans know Thomas struggles with feelings of rejection and abandonment. If Ridge takes Brooke's advice, Thomas may feel utterly destroyed, and that could actually make him worse. So the big question is, will Ridge actually go through with it? Spoilers suggest that Ridge will be torn but won't make a decision immediately. Instead, we'll see emotional confrontations between Ridge and Brooke, Ridge and Steffi, and even Ridge and Hope. Each conversation will push Ridge closer to a decision, but the final outcome remains uncertain. One possible twist is that Ridge might consider a compromise, convincing Thomas to enter therapy or a treatment facility voluntarily, rather than being forced into a hospital. This way, Ridge can show Brooke he is taking action, while also trying to protect Thomas's dignity. Whether Thomas agrees to this is another matter entirely. For fans, this storyline promises high drama, emotional fireworks and family divisions. Brooke and Ridge's relationship could be tested like never before. If Ridge refuses Brooke's demand, Brooke may feel betrayed and question their future together. If Ridge agrees with Brooke, Steffi could see it as an unforgivable attack on her.